I guess I should plug the antenna in. That probably helps. Just with a little reception. Okay. Welcome back to the community, everybody, and thank you for being part of it. I have an extra video today. Since I'm working on the dash this week for an upcoming video, I received a donation from Wayne Vivola. Thank you, Wayne. I appreciate that. And it's an AM/FM radio. He sent me a couple photos and he said, hey, this worked when I took it out of the car. If you want to test it and try it out, it's yours. I can't thank him enough. I really, really appreciate that. So let's open it up. Let's test it on the bench with the speaker and battery. And then I want to fit it in the car before I do my dash to see how it looks. Do you have your new subscription to VW Trends magazine? Please go down in the description and get yours. They're back in action. They've been back for a little while. What a great magazine that we've had from our youth. Now we're going to open it up and test it. And no, I did not forget about the AM radio Bluetooth. And I am still going to Bluetooth this bit. The problem I ran into is this is the Bluetooth that I want to use. And I wanted to take the knob, as you could see in the photo, and make it come into the knob on the radio. The problem is I'd have to cut a portion of the radio out inside, which I don't mind doing. It doesn't work anyhow. But where I would have to cut out is behind the dial, for the meter on a radio to tell you what station it's on. So that would look kind of strange. So I'm trying to get that part sorted out. And what I'm going to do, like I explained, I'm going to notch that out inside and still put a Bluetooth system inside of here that hopefully works off the knob, but I'll do it on film. I tried to get a different size, so I'm waiting on that one. And then I'll put this, I'm going to clean it up, repaint it, make it real nice, and then I'll probably put it in the marketplace or what have you, because I'm going to use the AM/FM, because I also decided to add this. Yeah, I'll have the 3 chrome knobs located on the dash somewhere for the Bluetooth, and I'll have the AM/FM in the dash operable. So I hope that all made sense to you. Let's go ahead and open the box. It's an amazing community, the VW community, that folks that will reach out to you and say, hey, can you use this? And I just think that's such a wonderful thing. I really, really do. All right, let's take a look at her here. Let me get rid of the box. And there we have it, a little Sapphire original radio. So we're going to test it on the bench. I can't remember what CT is for. Drop it in the comments. I can't remember. But we'll go ahead, and everything works out okay. We're going to go ahead and put it in the car and see what it looks like, because I get to do the dashboard this week. As you know, I started on the dash over the winter and I had to stop. It was too cold because we're converting from the padded dash over to the metal dash. So that's what's up with that. So here's the plan so this makes sense. I'm cleaning this up, reconditioning it, and putting a Bluetooth in here to work off the knob. That goes on the marketplace. So you'll still get to watch the video though. And now, this AM/FM, we're going to test it in a second here, so calm down, has 1 speaker hookup, which is fine. Here's how this is all going to work out. I'm going to buy this retro sound speaker for the dash. Yeah, therefore a Volkswagen Beetle. How cool is that? And the AM/FM will run that speaker just like it did in 1968. I think that is really cool. But that Bluetooth that I showed you, it's a nice one. That's going to come through the dash. I'll pick a spot, 3 chrome knobs, it'll look vintage. That is going to power my 2 5x7s in the back. So when I want a Bluetooth from my phone, they're going to be built into this vintage suitcase that Heather had bought me in the back. So the AM/FM will control the retro sound factory style speaker in the dash. You following me? And the Bluetooth setup, which is going to look cool in the dash, is going to power the speakers in the back. So we're going to have 2 different setups, and it'll give me a variety of what I can do. So before we fit it in the car, I just got a jinky set up here real quick. I got an antenna ready. We have our ground. So Let's do the speaker first. Got wires everywhere. Let's see if I have to adapt the speaker. Oh no, that's nice. Yes. They plug right onto this. Come on. All right, let's set the speaker back here. Now, what I'm going to have to do, you aren't going to like this, some of you. I'm going to have to, when I test it, I'm going to put some music on that's non-copyrighted while I'm testing the sound. I have no choice. YouTube will freak out. Just like that just did. So we're going to hook our hot lead up here. Now the ground, I just had that accent again. I keep saying ground. We'll go right here. I know, can't see real good. Quit complaining. And let's move this out a little bit here. Let me put something under that. I guess I should plug the antenna in. That probably helps. Just with a little reception. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to turn it on, but sadly I have to put non-copyrighted music over it. I'm doing this video out of appreciation for Wayne because it was very nice of him. So let me turn it on and check it, and then I'm going to play some music over top of this music. And also I'm going to go ahead and turn out the garage lights so we can see if the light's working. So let's try that. So as you know, with YouTube and the music industry, there's copyright infringement. So I didn't want to go ahead and play the actual song, but it tuned in, and hang tight because we're going to fit it into the car and see how it looks and go over a couple of things. So let's take a look at it. Thank you, Chico. That's Wayne's nickname. I like that name. So now I'm going to call him Chico all the time. I'm going to take the faceplate off and repaint it, and I'm going to try to touch up these numbers. I don't know if I can. That's pretty delicate, but that is awesome. I am so excited. I have a question. I need help. And another question. I have had many old Sapphires. This button don't seem to do anything. It says C and T. Does anybody know what that controls? It doesn't do anything though. Nothing changes, but I'm not sure. And there's only one speaker that hooks up to these. I had to take my shirt off. It was getting hot. The AM is staticky, which I don't care about AM. The FM, I'm picking up stations, but it's staticky, and I have an antenna hooked up. Does anybody know if I can dial it in somehow to make them come in more clear? Or maybe because I'm in my garage, I don't know. Let me know, drop it in the comments if you know, but it works. Chico, thank you so much, brother. That was very nice of you to do. So as you know, we're going to go ahead and we're going to use that Bluetooth and put that in the dash for the big speakers in the back, which will sound really cool. But I want the retro sound in the dash. So like a normal stock Beetle, this will operate that. So this was awesome. Thank you so much, Chico. That was very nice of you. Stuck with that name now. He told me his nickname from when he was young, so now it's Chico. Okay, here's what's coming up. So any of you following the channel know that I was switching over. I have a box on the way. From the padded dash to the metal dash. So I'm going to fit that radio real quick just to make sure everything fits good. It should. So we'll do that real fast. And I got the holes all plugged. I just got to do a little bit lightweight body filler. And we're going to go ahead and paint the dash and get that done, paint down in there, and start on the interior. It was wintertime, and wintertime makes it tough, especially when we want to do paint work. So I'm like excited because I feel like I'm on my game now. Okay, I got to see this in here real quick. Thankfully, nobody hacked the dash on this car, which is highly unusual. So, oh, is that nice? Oh, thank you, Wayne. I'm going to go ahead and take this apart, repaint the faceplate, and clean it up. The numbers don't have to be bright and white. Remember, this is a 68, so I want a little bit of patina to it. So nice fit, nobody hacked the dash. I got to fill that hole in. I'm going to put power port there just in case. Looks good. This is going to come together nicely. I'm very excited about it. I wanted to I'm going to put the factory grills back in, of course, the Speedo and the glove box. I wanted to try to put on my 68 some type of chrome trim across there. So I'm going to see if I can find some aftermarket stuff to run across there, but it really is going to be nice. I'm going to take her apart now, and not in this video, of course, and clean it up and repaint the faceplate. The weather's jumping up, so we're going to go ahead and do the dash and get that all painted and done. I'm going to have Heather help me do the carpeting. We're going to redesign a different style back seat. Once I do that, I'm sealing off all the openings and sanding the body down. I got to do one more adjustment on the rear end. I don't like where it's sitting, so no big deal. What do you folks think of adjustable spring plates? Let me know, because I'm tired of taking it apart and playing games. I'm really thinking about that. So let me know in the comments if you did adjustable spring plates and if you do like them. And we're set back up for the garage live chats at Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. I set it up a little nicer with the TV screen, an extra TV I had left over. So it'll be easier for me to put the laptop there and go live in the garage. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I just got that done today for tomorrow night's live chat. All right, so that was an appreciation video. That was very nice of Wayne to do. He's always in live chat Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. You'll see Wayne Vivola in there. What a great guy. He's been very helpful since I'm starting to rebush carburetors and stuff. He even sent me a lot of parts, which was very thoughtful. Okay, coming up, we're going to go ahead and do the dashboard and get it finished. Everybody, have an amazing, amazing upcoming week. Thank you for all being part of this fine community.